What's up, guys? This is the first day of our. No, not in this tone. Hey, guys. Right now is 28 and 11:45. So today will be the last day for us both to in the Batam Island. So there is a day at the what's the island called?
Putri.
The Phuthi Island.
Putri means princess.
That island.
Yeah, Princess Island.
Oh, so yesterday we were at Phuthi Island. We saw the sunset and it was beautiful and the boat trip was awesome. So right now we'll be just hanging around at the Batam Island for doing some random stuff before we take a ship back to Singapore. And yeah, this is the seventh day, I believe. No, it's just the sixth day for our trip. So we'll be going back to Singapore, and we'll be going to Singapore tomorrow to play some stuff, or I don't know. Maybe we just take a few picture of it, and this will mark the end of our trip for the 8 days, all around Vietnam, Singapore, Malaysia, Johor Bahru, and Batam Island for Indonesia. So I hope you guys enjoy. So we'll be seeing you right back at Singapore. We need to catch up. We need to catch up the ship for at 5. Remember? Okay. So maybe you have something else to buy.
Yeah, some food.
Oh yeah, foods for the lamb mix.
This is you ending fire, then we shall all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out, Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. High. And if we should die, we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time. Holding out, Father, oh, prepare as we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees, and I see fire, hollow soul, I see fire, burning the breeze.
And then we observed this is the natural habitat of the human category here in Sydney. And now there is Matthew. So right now it's the 29th of December at the 12 o'clock. So tomorrow will be our last day at Singapore, and then we'll be going back to Hong Kong by the morning airplane at 6. So tomorrow we'll be going to various places in Singapore, including the garden, the hospital, and Smyrna line again, and some various places in Singapore. So yeah, we'll be seeing you at the various locations in Singapore. So yeah, take most of our time tomorrow and to take many photos over here. So see you there. Okay, so about Okay, so right about fuck my hair. Okay. Okay, so 13 hours before the flight, we're now at the Singapore Botanic Gardens. So the scene here is super duper incredibly beautiful. And we took a few pictures right here, and we have just arrived for around 15 minutes. So we are going to stay here and spend some time for like hours. Just basically wanting to kill the time. So yeah, that's how beautiful the scenery looks like in the Botanic Gardens in Singapore Park. And maybe I will include the footage of me running around like stupid and don't know what it is. Shall we? I saw so many runners right here, so I think this space is actually pretty comfortable for the runners to run in this path, right? So maybe next time if I go to Singapore and I live next to the botanic garden, this would be the one of the comfortable tracks for athletes to run over. At least for me though.
You're not like everyone. Here's why I choose you. You're the one who can make me happy.
Hey guys, right now we're at the National University of Singapore Hospital. Is that the name?
Choice and US.
Yeah. Actually the name is NUS, but it's one of the hospitals that the National of Singapore University has. So right now we are just finding one of the buildings to visit somebody which is special to us. So right now we're just wandering around the whole hospital to see where our destination is. So it'll be fancy to find our friend right here. So it will be very fancy to find our friend right here. So yeah, friend of us. Actually, the one we are finding is a friend of us. His lab. So we are supposed to know each other at Hong Kong labs, and since his PI or the manager is super duper strong, so somehow the other countries just invited her to move her lab to Singapore right here. So since we're at Singapore, so why not? So we decided to pay a visit to our friend. What is it? Oh, it's just, don't tell me stop feeling. Okay, so right now we're heading to find our friend, our buddy, lab mates. All right. Okay, so we'll be seeing you there. And here it is, the wild duck. Hey! Hello, San Lucia! Hey! Wow. I want to see you around.
Can you don't like durian? I'm okay with it. I'm not against it.
You don't like durian. You don't like durian.
I'm okay. I can eat.
Are you okay with the smell of the durian?
Yeah, okay.
Tastes okay too.
I do that in Indonesia. It's different, but it's okay.
Few hours before the flight, so we decided to take tack to the garden by the bay for our final hours in Singapore. Let's go!
Down the years it's been a ride, and now I'm sorry I want more, let's not end tonight. And on as we go we seem to fight, but baby that's just the way we love, and only in the dark do we see our sunlight. Home is where we were, home is where we want to be, and yes, we don't have time to say goodbye. And this ain't the last time. Now this time before we go, raise your hands, raise a toast. Time is something special, just like love before it starts to snow. It's crazy how the years have gone, memories of the drug we're on. But darling, just remember that there's never a goodbye spoken. There's never a goodbye. So stop goodbye. Just forget there's never a goodbye. So stop complaining.
Alright, so hey guys, so right now it's 2:43 at the AM time, the 31st of December. Right now we're at Singapore airport waiting for the morning flight to go back to our home. So the flight will fly at 6:05. So we'll be have tons of time around this area. So the trip from Singapore to Malaysia and then to Baru and then go to Vietnam, the 4 countries within the 8 days is kind of fun, to be honest, and it's kind of fruitful too. So many things have happened unexpectedly, and especially the solar eclipse and the boat ride was fun, and the trip to go to find the blue lake in Malaysia is definitely enjoyable. So yeah, I think I cannot done this trip without the help from my friend Alpha. So Alpha.
Oh, hi.
So Alpha. Wait, okay. So Alpha, what do you think about this trip?
It's a full experience, really condensed trip. Yeah, for this, 4 countries, 1 week. Yeah, something new, but worth a try.
I think the 4 countries within the 8 days is a must try. So it's just a simple challenge for you guys to do a 24-hour challenge to go through 3 countries within the time period. That should be easy. But I think the most challenging part in the trip is that we have to find the locations which are not exactly as located inside the Google Maps or even inside the GPS too. Sometimes the GPS doesn't work for the location that you found, that you might want to have an alternate route to get to the destination. And another challenge that might pick up is the weather. The weather in the Malaysia and even in the tropical areas are pretty unpredictable. But anyways, you must prepare for the worst, right? What happened? Yeah. Oh, by the way, we are trying these kind of things right now while we're waiting for the flight. So yeah, I think we should get prepared whenever the weather is good enough. So yeah, tropical areas are like it will be like summertime or 26 degrees the whole year through. There's no winter. The lowest degrees will not reach below 15 degrees. And yeah, the second challenge that we might find, it will be the unexpected prediction even for the weather and the sudden location changes, you have to prepare for that too. So basically 2 challenges. One's the alternate route, and the second one will be the changes of the weather and then the prediction of it.
Don't trust. Yeah, and just one quick message from us: if you're traveling to like a third world country, don't really trust the weather prediction. It may go wrong anytime because the weather will change like within minutes, especially in the tropical area. And for us, when the GPS doesn't work, we ask the locals. They will always help. Yeah, so
Right. So one more traveling tip for those who are traveling to Indonesia, so or just traveling through Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. So for those who are traveling in these countries, just download the Grab app. The Grab app just will give the exact price for the destination from your location.
don't use this.
Oh, and for those who don't use the taxi right there. And to be honest, the Grab and the taxi fights over for each other because both of them are just like local fans, and the taxi in Hong Kong, they are just snatching their customers over and over again. While one of them just give acceptable price, another would just give just want to get your money. So for those who don't have the sense of currency in that specific area, for me, for example, would be Indonesia. Don't try a taxi. Just go and get the Grab. Grab app helps you a lot and saves your money for travel too.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so yeah, so traveling tips right now is 2:50. So we'll be ending a video here. So the trip of 4 days, so the trip for 4 countries, 8 days, from the 22nd of December to 30th of December, which means today, ends here now.
Calling back to a different time. Maybe I need to hear your voice to make me smile. No, 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 it's not said and done. Baby, you can fly with me and we'd be one. And it's only time before we miss the fire. You and I reach the taller, higher. Whoa, our hands up in the sky. Just see now years pass by. 10 years down the line and there's really gonna be a second time. But just now before we go, we can make it right. Wipe your tears away, 'cause there's no goodbye. Write their stone. Show me where you've gone, so when you come back home. Show me where you've gone, so we can write their stone. Show me where you've gone when you come back home.